Guys, it is, what is it, Wednesday afternoon, and about 5 o'clock, and I got to go walk the trap line real quick. Hope I got something. We'll just see. It's been raining, sleeting, snowing today, but here we go. Let's get ourselves equipped and get out the door. First, we're going to warm up a little bit right here beside the heater, and then we're going to get our hat and gloves, which have been also warming behind the heater, and then head out the door. All right, it's time to go outside, and it's raining, snowing, sleeting, freezing, raining, whatever. I have no idea what all's falling, but I know it's a bunch. No good stuff. Let's put the hood up. Let's see what we can do here. Things are trashy and junky around this place, but it's the best we're going to do for right now. So let's just take a little stroll, see what we come up with. Alright, here we are at trap number 1, and nothing. So let's turn the corner, move on, because we don't want to spend too much time out here getting wet. And I can see from here, nothing at that one either. Alright, that's not good. Okay, let's move on to the last one. The last one, nothing here. 6 traps. A lot of rain, a lot of snow, a lot of ice, a lot of sleet, and not any critters. Okay, thus it is. But, you know, it's fun. That's all I can say. Fun. All right, let's get back to the house. Hey, friends, today's Thursday. I'm about to go walk the trap line, see if we got anything going on out here today. Hopefully, maybe we do. Just hopeful. But it's still wintertime. This stuff came in here on Monday, and they say if snow stays on the ground 3 days, you're going to get more, and we got a little bit more yesterday. And I don't know, it may get out of here, but let's take a look around, see what we got. Thought you might like to see this first. Take a look. Driveway, as you can see, the subdivision is right here. My house is the last one on the street before you get to a barricade, and then my 20 acres of land goes from here running north. But I am standing at the edge of my driveway, and if you'll look here, what we have here is a beautiful little set of deer prints crossing my driveway, coming right out here into my front yard with the house back there. And she was out here last night. That's a little young doe. And there was a second set of prints. Here they are. Second set of prints. So either her sibling or maybe just her twice. But anyway, let's go do our trap line. Let's see what we got. Get my boots on and take off. Here we are at trap 1. Nothing really here. Kind of looks like somebody got all the bait that was around on the ground, but nothing eaten out of the tube. So let's move on to the next one. Walk on down through here a bit. I'll be glad when this ice gets out of here and it's reasonable efforts can be made on working on my ATV. Get the battery charged back up and get it to cranking and running a little better. So I'm not having to walk the trap line in the ice and the snow. It's just not a whole lot of fun. It is fun. I shouldn't say that. It'd just be more fun if I was catching stuff. But it's still fun. All right, here's trap number 2. Looks like we got a little frozen food down in there and everything around it cleaned up by the crows. That's what was out here yesterday, was crows. Deer tracks all over the place. Always fun to see these little deer tracks. This is a little fawn. You can tell by the size of her. She's hunting herself some food because she's been all over here looking for it. Hey guys, it's Sunday afternoon and I have walked the trap line. I normally take my phone with me so I can run the trap line and record things. Naturally, this would be the one time I didn't because I'm not feeling real well. My nose is running all day and we're out of water because of the ice storm. Been out for 6 days and I just in such a hurry. So I just ran out. It's getting late to go see what was on the trap line. Checked 5 of the 6 dog-proof traps. Nothing, as we would expect, and has been the case every day since I first set them for 4 days running. But here on day 4, down to the last trap, guess what? I walk up to the trap and there's a raccoon asleep. I had to wake the daggum thing up. But anyway, here we are. Let's take a look. Here is Mr. Coon. This is a young coon, not very big. But we are doing predator control. This is not for fur. I completely do not use the fur or really much anything else unless I save the meat to eat, which I do some of the time. Really have some raccoon in the freezer now, so I don't really particularly need that. But this is predator control, so the goal here is to just remove the raccoon entirely from the property, so that with spring nesting season about to occur in about another 30 to 45 days, this raccoon won't find turkey nests and rob all the eggs, eat all of them, and we get no turkey babies. But also, for the baby ducks in the duck boxes, this critter will climb up and rob the duck boxes, just basically make a complete nuisance of himself, but not this time. This one's out of here. And so we'll do predator control for another month roughly. Just dispose of as many of them as we can. All right, first one off of the PCS aluminum traps. So they do work. And believe it or not, this was the one that the dog had been filed down to make it just hair trigger. So he got caught with both paws inside the actual PCS. Young coons can get away with doing that because they have small paws. Okay, guys, it's Monday the 22nd. A work day for me, and boy, a busy one. So you can see just how much daylight I got left with the sun setting. It's a little after 6, about 6:15, and I'm about to go run this trap line really quick today and see what we got. So come along. You probably can't see it from here, but those little aluminum traps are so good that if you can just get the light on them, you can see whether they got something in them or not. So trap 1's empty, but as we come along here, guess what we got over here in trap number 2? Oh yes. Oh yes. We got a climber that thinks he can go up and pull this cable stake out. But we got a real good front paw catch on the right front paw and an unhappy raccoon here. This is a fairly small coon, probably a compatriot of the one from yesterday, who has given up on hope of escaping. He was basically asleep down here when I got here, and he wants to come around. Well, all right, buddy boy, we got to take care of you quickly because I got more to do. So let me get that done. Managed to get this four-wheeler crank after a cold spell. Still got to get this carburetor adjusted right, but it's up and running, so we got a way to roll. First thing we're going to do, go down here and reset the trap where we caught the last raccoon. Alright, here we is right here. We gave it a couple of days for the blood to settle in, some stuff like that needs to be done. But we need to reset it, so let me be busy doing that. I'm actually going to move it to a slightly different location, and then we'll reset it. I don't like blood smell here at Raccoon Trap, so let me do that. Okay, I got the trap rebed and reset, and came over here to trap number, I guess we call this trap number 5. It has not been disturbed. It's fairly close by, so I'm going to check trap 6 while I'm out at this spot. Also, it too is fairly close by, or was, which is interesting. There it is. Boy, these things are a little hard to see this evening. It's undisturbed also. There's number 6. So let's go look at a couple more. Trap 4 is over here by the pond, or really the wetland. It's also undisturbed. The peepers shut up for a minute. Well, I think make a lot of racket. But anyway, they're kind of all, and you see the 4-wheeler over there. They're kind of all, there's number 4. Number 5 is back down the trail. Number 6 is over there near my stand. And number 3 is going to be back where the new location is just back down this little stream here a ways, meandering through the woods. Number 2, I'm slipping the mud over here. Number 2 is right here. Number 1 is further back that way, and we'll get to it in a minute. Today is Saturday, February the 29th, and I'm out checking traps. And here we have at trap number 4, a living critter. How about that? Living for the moment, at least. It's really a hot afternoon, and what we have here is a Mr. Possum, as you can see, curled up asleep. If you think the trap gives animals problems, no, most of the time they're asleep. I have to wake them up. Actually, literally walk up on them, wake them up. So, let me take care of Mr. Possum here, and we'll go check some more, see what else we might have. Could be good. Well, what we have here is another young raccoon, violent in nature, wants to growl, not a happy camper. So it's about to rain, so let me take care of this little raccoon. Let's move on. The trap has struck again. Well, we're going to leave that particular trap that just got Mr. Raccoon unset for the time being, because it is beginning to rain, and I don't like set traps in the rain. It's just sort of waste bait. Our trap right over here, which you see right there, hasn't done anything out here by the wetlands yet. Kind of surprised I hadn't caught something, but it hasn't. So anyway, we will proceed on back in. So that means I've only got 4 traps working at the moment. Nothing in the other 4, but they are still here, as you see. Here's one right here, and it's not getting any activity. when this rain, which is a lot of it coming through right now, when this all passes by and things get a little bit drier, probably tomorrow evening, I will reset all these traps and ensure that they're rebaited, and we'll get back at it. Should have clear weather the rest of the week. That'll get them stirring out. Trap back over there, which we call that trap 1. Nothing in it either. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed this video series. We've gotten what, 3 raccoons and a possum so far. Not too bad. Glad to see these traps producing, and I'm really happy with them.